Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I hope everyone is having a good week so far at the beginning of this week, or whenever this finds you. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So it looks like you like animals. There's a lot of animals around you in this card, all types of animals in this card. Maybe you're a veterinarian. Maybe you help stranded wild animals. Ooh, we got a bunch coming out here. Let's see what's on top. Sage. Devoted and committed. So you're a very wise person, and you definitely put your ability into healing and perhaps care of animals, but also healing for yourself. It looks like you dedicate a lot of time to contemplation and retrospection, going inward. You trust your instincts, and you are a very loyal, devoted, committed person. Arrow. Surround yourself with protected energy. It looks like you came to a crossroads, but the way is already clear for you. You already know which path you're going to take, so this doesn't matter. You need to surround yourself with some protective energy on this path. As you see, there's some arrows here. They're going against this green. So put up your protective energies, because you're going this way, and there's going to be some incoming arrows coming this direction. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. We have 4 stages of moon here. So this looks like a lunar cycle. Could be 3 months, judging by the number of lines. We've got 1, 2, 3, could be 4 months. In this time, you're going to receive spiritual messages. You might even receive physical messages from people. So take note of those. They're coming in. What else, Spirit? They already know all this stuff. You have a message for them. What is it? I would keep being devoted and committed to your studies. Whatever this path is, it's sharp and true as an arrow, but an arrow is only as sharp and as true as the person holding the bow. So you need to be really protective of your energies there, because if you're wavering, that arrow won't hit its mark. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Yeah, so you're really taking care of yourself on this journey. This journey is more about you than it is other people, and that's okay. Don't let them be your background noise, your distraction. Protection, guardian, drop your shields. Okay. Okay. So you've done a lot of introspection. You've really gone into your heart. You've really looked within yourself. You're learning to love yourself and let yourself be loved. We have two cards here that are suggesting protection, but one of them says drop your shields. So I feel like you need to surround yourself. The arrow, the protection energy you need to surround yourself is from others in this card, and most likely a spiritual energy. So the arrows that are coming back at you could be a spirit energy being sent at you that's not as negative, and you need to protect yourself from that. But the protection guardian is saying drop your shields. So your boundaries are preventing you from reading the messages. You don't trust yourself enough. Even though you've put all this work in, you still have a lack of trust somewhere. So you're not quite seeing something. So look at it from a different perspective, maybe. You're doing great on the self-healing and the going inwards and really trusting yourself in that regards, but you're still blocking yourself with something. You're still loving yourself too hard a bit, maybe. And now it's time to let someone else love you. What do you think, Spirit? What's going on here? Sun. Enjoy happiness and success. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you love yourself a lot, but because of that, you're afraid to move forward. You have some boundaries that are causing you to not enjoy your success and happiness because there's a part of it that you are blocking yourself from. Yeah, see? She's like, she's all in her power, da 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 da, she's doing well. Her hand says, no, stop. So you need to bring that hand down. You need to enjoy what's yours because you're a beautiful, beautiful being and you've done enough work and you don't have to put up these shields anymore because you have your boundaries. Boundaries are necessary when you're starting, but they can become a hindrance as well. We have Water Guardian. I'm getting a Cancer feeling here. Connect with your emotions. So there could be a Cancer in your life. Or you could be a Cancer. Yeah, you've put a lot of time and effort into yourself. I don't know why the light went again. Like, there's literally no one else here, and I'm touching nothing. So maybe that's a sign for somebody you're having problems with your lights. But I'm getting that you've put a lot of time and effort into yourself, and you put a lot of love in yourself, and you don't want that to be wrecked. You don't want that to be sabotaged again. So you're overprotecting yourself. Fire Garden, ignite your passions. Spirit wants you to let go a bit, to live a bit. Get out of your comfort zone. Because, yes, it's great to love yourself, but you also have to let other people love you too. And even though it's hard, because yes, we always have a chance of getting hurt, but that's life. Like, we're here to learn lessons. So we have to we have to take a chance on everything. Everything in this world is a risk. Just being born into this world is a risk. So, take a chance. Ignite your passions. Really, you've connected with yourself and your love for yourself, but in doing so, you've kind of blocked off the feelings and the emotions for other people. All right. Witch, be the light. So perhaps this particular blockage is preventing you from moving into your witch era. So maybe this isn't necessarily a person that you need to connect with. This is an inner knowing. This is a ability you need to, your third eye perhaps. I'm seeing some third eyes now in the cards. Maybe, yeah. So this blockage, whether it be whatever it's for, you have a spiritual ability. You may be a witch. You may already know that you're a witch, but maybe you're not connecting with that. And that's okay. If you choose not to do this path, you don't have to. You can disregard this altogether and leave. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can disregard it and leave. No hard feelings here. But if this is the path that you want, and you want to come into your witch, because and witch doesn't matter. You can be a boy witch, you can be a girl. My grandfather both were witches. One more openly than the other, and both not so openly. Yeah, you need to connect with not the emotions of love within yourself. You need to connect with the emotions that are your highest power, your highest person, or your knowing. You need to connect with your aura energy or your spirit being in order to, I'm going to say, activate this. Can you tell us more, Spirit, about how to do this for this person or persons? What are they looking for? You might be choosing to go in a new direction from where you are now, and that's why you have to surround yourself with protective energy. Perhaps this is flipping your life around. Perhaps you are going from a very modern way of living to a more natural way of living. You've done a 180 maybe, and you're now setting out on a more natural path. And maybe there's some resistance in your family. Pardon me. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. So yeah, you have a very, very, very strong spiritual heritage here and lineage. Medicine Mother to me depicts, this has been going on for lifetimes, whether you are reincarnating each time as a Medicine Mother, or it goes straight back through your lineage, back through times. So you know, or you have a feeling, and you're not sure if you should move in this direction. But it calls to you. I feel like it calls to you. It would call to you heavily, even if you didn't know. You would have a feeling. You would know you were different, and that you were, like, perhaps longed for a home. that you never knew about. Like, that's how I was. We moved so much when I was a kid. Druid, hold the space. Another ancient healing lineage, Druids lady, also wise woman. If you look at her, she looks like a Celtic Druid or something like that. The color green, very synonymous with Irish history. Maybe you have a Celtic background, maybe not. But you're a very spiritual person. You come from a very spiritual background and lineage, ancestral lineage, whether or not you know this or not. Maybe that's what the issue is. Now I know when I started my healing journey, I was told not to dig into the past by several people in my family. They told me to let the past be the past. But we can't learn from the past if we don't know what the past is, and the past always repeats itself. So in order to stop that cycle, you have to learn what the past is, and then you got to stop it. So if you're feeling really called and other people are telling you to stop, that's only because that they're scared of what they're going to find. Don't tell them. You don't have to tell them what you found. Don't let that stop you from finding your truth. I let it stop me for 4 or 5 years. No, 3 or 4 years. Anyway, and then I finally just said, fuck it. And I did it anyway. And because of that great leap, I found my ancestral lineage and heritage and gifts. I always knew about them, but I also now knew that I wasn't alone, and I had family and they could teach me. So if this is something that you really feel called to do, then do it, because you deserved it. In this crazy world that we're coming to now, I believe it's crucial to try and learn more about each of our cultures. You know, they should be proud histories that we celebrate, not destroyed. And we should come together and bring them together in happiness and peace and love each other as peaceful, harmonious beings. But, you know, the world just doesn't always work that way. So in order for you to get to this line, you're going to have to stick to your path. And no matter what direction those other arrows come at you from, you have to remain vigilant. But also remain peaceful. Firm in your standing, but peaceful. If you have to fight, you have to fight. But I don't see a lot of that here. You seem to have maybe walked away from most of the conflict. So watch for the signs, listen to your inner knowing, and really feel. Get out of your head. Feel this transition and what you want. And that's how you will know, because you will know the truth. You will know the true path that you are supposed to be on, and you won't question it. You'll think, oh, everyone else is going to question me. Don't let them question you. Who cares if they question you? Other people's opinions of us are none of our business. Period. Even if we know what they are, they're none of our business. And they should never dictate our lives. Because them telling us what can or we shouldn't do or what we can't do is just them telling us what they can't or shouldn't do. Or won't be able to until they heal themselves. So if this is the path you would like, then take this message and meditate on it, resonate with it, make appropriate plans and take action with intention in order to seek this out. And if it's not, then that is okay. I hope you all have a great rest of the week or weekend, and that you feel the love that you deserve every day. Have a great night.